Hi everybody, Nolan of Black Diamond Services, just doing a walkthrough of a job I'm starting, and then I'm going to try and do a walkthrough afterwards. So you can see some of the carpet's been torn a little bit. I believe they have a cat or two, but they do have some dogs as well, which is the main reason why we're here today. Obviously this one needs to be vacuumed thoroughly first, but this room is pretty bad. You can smell the pet urine the second you get to the door. I used a black light when I originally came out here for the estimate to pinpoint all the spots. Pretty much almost all of the baseboard area had been affected. In this one too, mainly in the open areas is where it got hit, and then some right next to this table, as you can see. An orange spot. They did not know what that came from. There's a chance that the color is stuck in the carpet, but sometimes it pops right out after treating it with a couple different things, and so we'll find out. This is the cat room. As you can see, the scratch post, a little deal. This one was probably the worst overall. Doesn't smell really bad in here, just because I got the window open currently. Get some fresh air, whereas the room across the way over here, the window's shut and the door was shut before I got here, so that's why it probably was stronger. In the master bedroom, wasn't that bad. Automatic lights, except for these spots here and on this side of the bed. And it was kind of unfortunate. When I came by to do the estimate, they had their dogs in the master bedroom for a couple minutes, and one of them peed. I believe it's already starting to form a little darkness to it, considering it's in a walk path. It's attracted some dirt or dust that had floated through. All right, let's see how this cleans up, get it all taken care of. Just put some of my corner guards down to start, and that blanket at the bottom so don't slip or get anything on their floors, because these floors are fairly new. They've been doing some upgrading to prep this house for sale. All right, let's see how this goes. Alright, so I'm doing one more walkthrough. I had heavily treated this room and the others to do some pet treatment restoration work on the carpet. If you remember seeing earlier in the video right here, there was a big brown one. Pre-treatment kind of broke that down already. All the brown colored spots basically kind of disappeared. Those are the ones where the pet urine is at. Dirt is just attracted to them, so they form the spot and make them visible. But the pre-treatment I put down before I'm going to start doing some subsurface tool extraction has already broken it down a little bit. The key is to allow this stuff to work for 20 to 30 minutes. As you can see, these spots are from the other end of the animal. It's always highly suggested to, if you're a homeowner and happen to be watching this, to get those spots up as soon as you can, because if it was diarrhea, the acids can cause a problem with some carpets. So always try and soak up that or the urine. The longer it sits, the less likely you'll be able to get it to come out. It's mainly from the padding, because the padding will absorb it if you don't have a moisture barrier pad underneath your carpeting. If you do, we'll probably be in a better situation for sure. But otherwise, I suggest trying to get as much as you can out, because then your carpet cleaner will have higher chances of getting your carpet looking fantastic. Alright everybody, so this is the subsurface tool. You use this when there's pet urine issues, especially mainly in this house that's up against the baseboards. So what I'm doing is I'm sending fresh water through after I've treated it with the pet urine cleaner to help break it down. And then once I've let that do that for a few seconds, vacuum it all out. Pull as much moisture as I can. This is the best solution you could do without having to pull your carpet back and replace all the pad if you're not trying to replace your carpet and then putting it back down. That's a big job. So what we do is, when it's just some stains here and there and the carpet is still salvageable for cleaning, we go through these steps. We just continue moving around the affected areas that were hit and go from there. Alright, so the next step is going to be a little difficult to do while I'm holding the camera, so bear with me. I am using my counter rotating brush. It's got two brushes on the underside, scrubbing opposite directions to help pull up the carpet pile, scrub stains. Especially if you have pets, this helps with the stuff that might be deep down in the carpet. Obviously after this job, I'm definitely going to be cleaning my brushes 2 times as thorough as normal because of all the pet spots. Vacuum it off, spray it down. For those who haven't bought one of these that is a carpet cleaner, I highly suggest it. It's not always necessary, but it makes a huge difference overall when you're dealing with pet owners, just because of the dander in situations like this. And if I get some scrubbing action, stuff that might be slightly hardened into the carpet will come out a little quicker. I came back through and pre-sprayed my normal pre-treatment for the carpet cleaning after doing all the pet urine stains. So now that's what I'm scrubbing over. So at this point, it's dwelled for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes before I got to this room, allowing ample time to break down dirt and some of the regular stains outside of the pet ones that there are in this carpet. Then I'll come back through and rinse and extract everything out. to the next part so I can get behind the door. Just curious if maybe you can give me a little background on
this spot right here, or all of these little spots, huh?
like those. See how those ones are caved in? I think that one's paint.
Okay.
But this one over here, like dirt was coming out because I have a little sight glass on my wand.
That's amazing, though. It's still amazing considering how bad this room was.
But see a little sight glass on there? That shows the dirt coming through.
Oh, yeah.
So I know when the water clears back up to the usually white, the cleaner that I'm cycling through to rinse it out.
Yeah.
So what I was basically doing is just going over and over spots until it was clearing up.
Okay.
And then that's why I was kind of curious what these spots might be that are in there, because like this one, you could tell it's kind of beat down in the carpet. Like it might have been a burn mark, because they usually are black when the carpet gets burnt. But
I don't know how this one would be a burn mark. So I had a nephew that I was taking care of for a while. He was a troubled ass kid, and he did start a couple fires in that room.
Okay.
In that room.
Okay.
He never stayed in this room though, so I don't.
Okay. Because same
that
idea.
Would be burn mark.
These reacted exactly the same as the one over there. And just to be sure, I used my counter-rotating brush over them to see if it's just the nap is just stuck down because of, you know, potentially a stain, and it didn't budge those at all either, because that's usually what helps bring the nap back up before I start rinsing it. Is
It still looks amazing.
yeah, it cleaned up fantastic so far, and I mean,
it looks pretty fucking good.
so
Almost like put in here tonight.
so I mean, it took so long because I was going around all the edges and where some of the spots were with the subsurface tool after treating it with the urine stuff.
Yeah.
And that's
Got a bunch of urine up in there, huh?
a fair amount.
Yeah. Dogs aren't gonna be allowed up here anymore.
So I pre-treated all the carpet with the urine cleaner, let it sit for like about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Came through, did the subsurface tool on all the spots that I could pinpoint with a black light. And then after I did all that, I came back through with my regular pre-spray that I used to get up dirt and other miscellaneous stains. Pre-treated everything again, whole carpet, then used the CRB, which is the counter-rotating brush, to scrub everything, and now rinsing it out, what you see here of the carpet wand. So I just kind of wanted to see if you happen to be able to clarify that that's exactly what it might have been, and especially in that room.
That room it could have been a fire, for sure.
Okay.
I have zero idea what this is.
Okay.
I have no idea why that's like that.
But I mean, as you can see, the carpet basically changed color a bit.
Oh.
So it cleaned really well.
It's a whole different color, really, it is.
But yeah, that one over there was just, I tried to heat the paint up. I was hoping it was fresh enough. Tried to heat it up as much as I could, and it didn't budge it. There's enough that's matting and stuck into the fiber there, but it's, I can tell you it's definitely clean.
Yeah, this room's like night and day, I'll tell you that. That's crazy.
Okay, awesome. So I just got, this entry hall area and then the stairs.
Okay.
So 30, 45 minutes, and I'm hoping I should probably have my stuff out the door.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
No problem, thank you. Hey everybody, just got this hallway, upstairs hallway area left, and then the stairs. And then this job will be about complete. Just wanted to get over confirmation that these black spots like that one up there are not actually stains or a spot that could potentially have been a burn mark, because that one definitely looks like it. At the top of the fiber is kind of caved in a way. It's not level with the rest of it, so that usually means there's damage to the fiber itself and not an actual stain. And when it gets burnt, it has a tendency to turn black like that. So I wasn't aware of this room with that issue, but the room that's directly behind me that I have my blower on, he confirmed that someone had accidentally gotten the carpet burnt in some areas. Alright, so this is the end result before raking the carpet out. Now, that orange spot, even with heat transfer, didn't take it out. Client did not know what that originated from. So whatever it was added color to the carpet. It had been there for a while, so it just wouldn't give. This room was filled with pee spots, and then the client said these black spots are burn marks from somebody that was living in here. Same idea with these, because the tips of these fibers are damaged. It's not a stain, so you can feel the texture on the carpets, how it's different there. All these black spots. If you remember from the beginning, there was a pretty good spot right there. Came out. And then same idea on this one. The texture of it's different. I think the burn marks happened in here too. He just was unaware of it at the time because it was basically the cat room and probably closed off a lot. When I initially opened this door, you could smell the odor a little bit, not so much because they had that window open, which I believe I talked about in the beginning. But this one across the way on the right smelled really bad because the window was shut. I opened it to get airflow. Now I still got to rake the carpet out, so it'll look a little better after that. But I came through and topically sprayed on some deodorizer to help freshen up the house. Otherwise, like he was saying, night and day. At this point, I haven't gotten approval to have him in the actual video, but if you see it earlier on, then that means I got approval. If not, then he did not give me the okay. I always like to get approval from people first before I start putting them in videos. So I will be asking him shortly if I can do so. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching.